Obviously, as you mentioned, we started with Centrical with the clear goal of being able for advisors to visualize their performance. And as it developed and as it grew, we kind of moved a lot of our documentation and things that we were doing outside of Centrical into the system. So we began by moving our one-to-ones into there, which was just a simple form that we would fill out each month, but it would be a detailed conversation with our advisors. We discussed their performance, their well-being, anything that they felt they needed to develop on. So it was very easy for us to move it, but the transition for the actual people side of things was a little bit more difficult. But it did then mean that advisors can go back and review their documents all in one place. So previously we would fill it out on a Word document, we'd send it over on a Teams approval, we'd then upload the document and the Teams approval to a file, and then that would be what would be reviewed. Whereas now the advisors can just go into their own section on Centrical and review their one-to-ones, and they can really see how they're progressing. We've also utilised now our coaching document through Centrical. So our grad-based scheme, which is our launch pad to growing our new advisors, is 12-week kind of area where they spend their time training up and becoming tenured advisors. They started using Centrical for their coaching, where they would, instead of having again another separate document and more things to upload and more things to move around, they'd actually be able to put their coaching through Centrical. That also means that their new advisors, it's allowed them to really uptake their information a lot quicker, and it is a great referral point for them. Obviously, being a new person in a new job, there's a lot of information to take in. We've all been there, and that has really meant that they have something that they can go back to rather than constantly having to rely on asking the trainers again or asking people around them that could be giving them incorrect answers. So I think that's really been a massive impact, and it's seen an increase in our revenue and in the uptake of our information that the people have been getting. We've been getting better quality scores in terms of our call recordings. Everything's been more on point, so it's really benefited. And now we've started to roll that out within the wider business as well. So we understand that GradBay have used it really well. They've really taken on board everything that they need to with it, and kind of grasped it.